What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Iagon CEO says, who else should I introduce from Cardano to Kraken? Snek and World Mobile have already been introduced. My first thought is Minswap. This is great, guys. Snek, it's going to be imminent. The listing, I would really like to see Minswap on there as well. Would make a lot of sense. Any projects that you guys would like to see listed on Kraken, let me know. Over 315,000 posts on X mention Cardano ADA or Snek just this week alone, according to Radar. And I was mentioning to a friend that Snek, just Snek alone, when it comes to posts on X, is getting close to some of the top L1s. So our community strength is massive. Going to be very exciting to see the altcoin crescendos around the corner with how big the community is. Binance Smart Chain or BNB Chain support is imminent. We should see it go live tonight or maybe tomorrow from Rosen. And so really exciting, guys. That's going to allow connecting to BNB Chain, move over assets to Cardano, Ergo, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many other networks as well. They're right on the cusp of releasing the UI to the public. So super good to see. Senator Cynthia Lummis, she shared an older live stream via Zoom tonight on YouTube. Some 360p type beat. She says, I was given the opportunity to chair the digital assets subcommittee, which we know. But this is key. Senator Tim Scott has given me free reign to do it the way I want to do it. So she has complete creative control. And the first bill we're marking up is a stablecoin bill. And she emphasized how she's going to go through it page by page, make sure there's no element of confusion or area for improving it, just really maximizing and optimizing the bill. And I think that everything is really leading to a very bullish end of February, early March with everything going on. And it's great that we see names like Scott, which Charles Hoskinson is great friends with, as well as Lummis. So I'm very excited to see how stablecoin legislation will open the floodgates of liquidity to retail and many more. We saw this go live yesterday, and I was watching the interview today. Fantastic. One of the best interviews with Charles. I gotta say, Mr. M. Make sure you guys are following Mr. M and Da Vinci. You know what? Whatever you guys thought about this gentleman, I was watching the interview and very calm, very respectful, very well edited video. Great. Very refreshing to see these guys be very respectful and civil and ask good questions too. And I think that Charles hit a sweet spot when he spoke about Bitcoin, that Da Vinci really kind of understood the model and maybe thought that, you know what, maybe I misunderstood it. And so it definitely piqued his curiosity. Very good interview. So we have a bunch of clips to go over and more to release tomorrow. But Charles Hoskinson says we copied a lot of the basic principles of Bitcoin, like deflationary monetary policy. ADA's deflationary, like Bitcoin. The supply is conserved, the UTXO model, how proof of stake works, getting it to look like Nakamoto Proof of Work. Not a lot of people realize that. They just think all proof of stake is the same. Well, Charles says Nakamoto Proof of Work was translated to proof of stake. So Ouroboros has all the properties of Nakamoto Proof of Work. Very different from Ethereum's proof of stake. We have liquid non-custodial staking. You don't have to lock up funds. And again, that's why DeFi TVL doesn't tell the full story. You know what I'm saying? Because if DeFi TVL included the delegated wallets, it'd be really, really high. Maybe top 3, top 4. Charles says the biggest area of growth in Cardano will be Midnight. There's no ICO, no pre-sale, no VC. Just a broad distribution to 135 million people. He spoke about like Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana, so this is going to be great. He said, in his words, a giant user acquisition engine. I really like that. He says Bitcoin DeFi and Midnight are launching this year and will bring a lot of transaction volume and users into Cardano. Integration is super easy at this point, and we have a dedicated group of people for these types of integrations. So this is going to be great. The narrative of compliance, Bitcoin DeFi, privacy, selective disclosure, private smart contracts. multi-resource consensus. I think Cardano will be at the helm of safety, security, decentralization, liquid staking, and a supernode for everyone to plug into as an interoperability layer. We built Cardano for like 10 years. So we really thought around how do we layer scalability, UTXO, rollups, and the ability to do sharding. When you put those three things together, you can be infinitely scalable. I like that. Don't mind if I do. I'll take some infinitely scalable. This was also super refreshing. Charles responded to a question. He was posed a question by Mr. M with governance and whatnot. Will we see like MetaMask native integration? Will we see like Phantom wallet native integration? He said, yeah, that's inevitable. We got to get more daily active users, monthly users, transaction volume, and that will happen organically as we enter Bitcoin DeFi. And he was saying that as we kind of create this value proposition, the other platforms will take a look at that and be like, you know what, let's just integrate them because it's a win-win, right? It'll be a win-win for them to access Bitcoin DeFi and whatnot by plugging in Cardano natively. I would really love to see Phantom Wallet integrated. Let's take a look at the weekly development report released from IOG. Good to see delegated wallets surging. 1.323 million delegated wallets, nearly 2,000 projects building, almost 11 million native tokens. Great to see. And again, these are, first-class citizen native tokens. The difference with Cardano is just words can't really describe it. I don't want to do it injustice with the tech stack of Cardano. We'll just let the rest of the clips be released tomorrow, which will further explain a lot of the goodness. But good stuff overall. Numbers all going up. Nice to see. And I really like the delegated wallets figure on here. Good to see that. Lace 1.2. And also, if you didn't miss that, Plutus TX has been officially renamed to Plinth. So whatever you feel about that. I mean, the original name is not that. I kind of like Plutus. I don't know. But this one will probably grow on me in record time. Nothing to say here. This is just the SMH. I would drink from my tea, but there's really not much tea left. Don't get rugged, guys. I don't even think it's him delegating access to the account. Yeah, stay safe. So this was just like a stay safe comic relief moment. So stay away from rugs. Cardano right now, 7.4. It was dancing with 7.5. Still, I think it's kind of consolidating right now, going sideways, and I think that we have something imminent. In the words of Alex Becker, after the $1.4 billion Ethereum hack, the fact that we're still holding up very well in arguably one of the biggest hacks of all time, guys, like the bottom is basically in. From a moment like that, we didn't really tumble much. Bitcoin 95.3, Bitcoin dominance 61.3, ADA 7.4, XRP 2.49. It is what it is. Before we wrap up, let's take a look at just top gainers, top losers right now for 7 day. See what's losing the most. And again, look at that. Double-digit losses across the board, even on fresh new kids on the block like Hyperliquid, and we have Solana dexes, and we got meme coins on there dumping. XDC down 14%. Solana 13%. I mean, look at that, 161. 13%, 13%. These are all 7 days. And again, there is no exception. Sometimes you have projects that will pump. So sometimes you have kind of bears or bulls within a narrative going on, within a cycle going on. But, exceptions don't make the rule. They don't, they're just kind of these moments that happen. So when we take a look at top 10, I mean, look at that. XRP's down 8% 7 day, BNB 4%, Solana 14%, Dogecoin 13.3. I gotta say, guys, look at ADA's resilience. 1 hour 2%, 24 hour 3.2, and 7 day under 6%. We're not even touching double-digit losses. I'm talking like if we go down this list, right? We go down this list, we're halfway point when it comes to losses, which is good. We don't have catastrophic losses right now. And again, like we just see it kind of consolidating, going sideways. So I still remain unfazed with my price prediction. I still think we can surpass a $5 to $7 price range. And I think a really exciting thing for me was really hearing from Charles that the possibility of getting a Phantom wallet, it wasn't like this outright no. He said it's inevitable. So I think it could happen. I don't know if there's a technical reason why not. I don't know if it's something technical that wouldn't make it feasible or not viable. I think we just have to get those metrics higher and it will be bound to happen. But what do you guys think? Do you want to see a native MetaMask integration where you just add Cardano wallet, boom, boom, just switch between accounts-based models and then switch to like UTXO? Do you want to see Phantom wallet integration? I would really like to see that because as much as people slam MetaMask and Phantom, they have network effect. They have a lot of users. They got a great brand. And I think it will only be good for us, for net audience, and just increase all our important metrics. But let me know, guys, what's exciting you the most right now with Cardano? What are your price predictions with the altcoin market? Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you guys in the next Agri Crypto Show.